Clippers, unite!
Citizen M. Citizen M says, 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 Citizen M with $4.99 says, April begged Nick to kick Aaron out of the bedroom because Aaron would always creepily gravitate toward the corner. Nick had to tell her, let the boy watch.
Let the boy watch.
No. The police don't go after people who did coke a month ago and stopped. They arrested the guy with the ounce. It's over. No one else is in trouble. Yeah, look, guys, if you don't think I went to the police with instructions from counsel, then we don't have the respect for each other that I thought we did. Oh boy. Citizen M. Citizen M, I fucking get it. You've said it already. Thank you. Nick's gonna do the... Got it, bud. Just, can you please... Citizen M's tough to deal with sometimes because he's remarkably autistic. Can you understand that I've heard you and I hear you and it doesn't need to be repeated every day? I appreciate your concern and I thank you for your help. Please stop repeating it every fucking day, dude. Deranged lunatic. Citizen M says, the insane thing is that April still thinks I'm the bad guy because I happened to notice she was high. Maybe. You know, does she think about that? I don't know. Citizen M says it's depressing because I want to hate Gino and Kiki, but if April lied to them, April lied. What are they to do? Convoluted mess. Well, I mean, let me ask you this, Citizen M. Just because I got lied to by addicts about stuff, like they would do drugs right in front of me and I would confront them on having a problem and they would say they don't do drugs. Like they would say that right in front of me. If they tell me that and I know better, do I get off the hook because I was quote unquote lied to? No, I still gotta use my fucking brains. Citizen M, relax. Nothing got destroyed. God, man, you are losing your mind. Do what you got to do, Citizen M. I have children. I have a family. I'm trying to get out of the mud and muck of the shit you're trying to do. If that's what you want to do, great. I do a show. All right? I am. You've got to take this easy, bud. I'm not saying this because I'm upset or anything like that. I feel like I have to talk to Citizen M like he's one of my children. I just watch you go through these emotions and I hear about you crying in people's Discords and shit. I got to tell you, buddy, stop it. Stop looking at us like we're your friends. Stop looking at us like we're your allies or this is World War II or anything like that. This is a show. Everything else you watch is a show, buddy. Don't go down this route. I'm watching people that I used to care about go down this route, and they're killing themselves. I'm literally watching them like I'm Rowdy Roddy Piper taking off the sunglasses and they live, and they're turning into the alien creatures. It's nasty. It's disgusting. And Citizen M, from what I understand, you're a very young guy. Turn it around, bud. Stop it. Like, you're just getting too wrapped up in this stuff, and it's going to become your whole life, and it's going to lead to a lot of, like, antisocial problems in the real world. And I don't, like, dude, I got too wrapped up in the internet for, like, less than a year, maybe a year. And, like, look what it did to my life. Being involved with fucking lunatics. Turn it around, bud, if nothing else. He says, sorry, my bad. Well, there you go. We fixed it. Perfect. Citizen M says, Channing Tatum. I actually like Citizen M's take on shit like this because Citizen M's takes are always very, what's the word? Cynical. Like he kind of hates everything. So okay. I kind of like his shtick. Zen Rhino pointing out that Citizen M is teams. Yeah, Citizen M's shtick is kind of, I don't know. It's not wearing thin with me. It's just kind of a lame shtick. I don't know. Citizen M is kind of boring to me at this point. No offense, buddy, but I don't know. You're just kind of, Just kind of lame. Citizen M says, it does seem mega gay. All these people keep turning on Aaron despite him knowing he's a genuine dude. Mersh, Chino, and Kiki, Kumia, Carl, fuck them all. Onward and forward. Look, these are... You play the internet... You either play the internet game or you do this for a job and you move on from the internet when it's over. There's no middle ground. And there is nothing that makes me happier than like Johnny or myself or someone else. Someone goes, oh, did you hear about this thing? And then you go, no. And then they start telling you about the thing and you go, gay. By the way, Ian Hawk and Citizen M, two people who have found, I think Ian Hawk and Citizen M should be like leaders of some kind of support group of like how you enjoy shows that like one show like constantly tries to chase after the other, but you don't pick sides and you're just kind of a little worm that likes both. I like that. I don't mean worm in a negative sense. I mean it in the sense of an organism that is geared at survival. And that's Ian Hawk and Citizen M. Thank you, buddy. Rincewind says, Aaron, please hold still for a moment and look surprised. Someone can scream grab it and make a good mugshot, you goddamn pedo-looking goofball. So he's on the fence.
Have a seat.
Citizen M says, April seems to be getting pissy since the compound deal. I've just been joking around. I hope Aaron takes over the network and runs the place. Everyone knows E-Rock can't. What? No, why?
I don't think either of us are pissy, buddy.
Citizen M says, you didn't find Chad through our cringe, though. Yes, I did. There was a there was a clip of him saying he was going to get on the Stuttering John. Oh, you know what? You might be right, Citizen M. It might have been the
WATP?
No, the Stuttering John subreddit. You're right. You know what? It might have been that one. You are correct, sir. Sorry about that. Well, anyway, Citizen M says, Muttering Jay is not remarkably fair. He said he wanted to destroy Steel Toe. Fuck that cunt. Yeah, but then, remember, he dug into us and he goes, and this is what I've been saying for a long time. He looked into us and he went, there's not really any there with this guy. He left radio because he made some, let's be honest about what they are. I said horrific things about that woman on that Iowa station. If I meant a word of them, I should still be in an insane asylum. Naturally, I thought they were all very funny things to say, so I said them. But, I mean, that's fair. You can absolutely dig that up from 3 years ago now? And you can shit on me for that? That's totally fair. What I don't think is fair is like, oh, I hate the Steel Toe show. So therefore, you know, fuck him. It's like, no, well, if you don't like it, just, you know, do what I do. Don't listen to the thing. I don't listen to this fucking show. Are you kidding? It's horse shit. Hillary Clinton would have never said that to an election official, says Citizen M. Are you fucking kidding me? No, she'll say it openly. Are you shitting me? This is the difference between me and people who are, and people can call me Republican if they want to. This is the difference between me and people who identify as Republican or Democrat. I believe all these rat bastards cheat. Those jobs anyway.
Right.
Citizen M says, imagine a balding 38-year-old April pining for the good old days when there was still a hairline to mock. Jesus Christ.
I've always had this hairline.
Citizen M says, I broke my back. It's broken. Aaron, after an hour of bending over backwards to defend Chrissy Mayer. Now, Citizen M.
Oh, no. Why does he hate her?
Look, there's Citizen M and one other guy. Look, we got some recovering Red Bar people that are fans of our show. I love them. They're great. But just because just because they see through Mike's bullshit now, doesn't mean that they don't still carry animosity towards the people he's ripped on.
Yeah, but
over the years.
What does he have on her? The sweater thing?
That you might think are untoward, then yeah, this show's definitely, if you don't have the stomach for a show like this, that's understandable. But once again, Citizen M, my boy, tipping me off on that, and it turned out to be true. Look at that. Citizen M. Right about Big J. Okerson giving us a shout out on the bonfire. Nailed that one as well.
Is that something to be right about?
Well, I mean, sometimes you look at Citizen M and you go, you know, I think this guy might be full of shit because he just comes off as really weird. But
well, he just told us, somebody said, hey, look, he's talking about Steel Toe, right?
Yeah, but there was a day where I would have thought Citizen M would make that shit up.
Oh.
And like cut it together. And you know what I'm finding out? Apparently my standards for Citizen M were very low. That my bar for being impressed is...
Well, he's a listener. They should be pretty low.
Easy to clear. Citizen M says, that's disturbing as fuck. I jack off to April every day, but I'd never send her a video. Wow. As her husband, I have to say, that's very sweet of you. Thank you very much for...
It's so flattering.
For your honesty and your candor that you've expressed on this program. Citizen M has a real hard time giving us credit for all the moves we've pulled recently, and I understand it. He wants to keep the drama thing going. But it's over, Citizen M. We came through it, and everybody else ended up worse for wear and angrier, and we ended up actually with a lot of good things coming up in the future here. Sorry, Citizen M. I know you want to keep that drama thing going, but I think that day is dead, dog. You gotta roll with the new. I've learned my lesson about trying to do the right thing or anything like that. Fuck all of these people. Fuck them all, really. Best of luck. Hope you all do well. You all take this shit way too fucking seriously, to be honest. Some of you act like it's between, it exists between you're standing and dying. And I'm never going to change your mind on that. You've made that clear. So I got to just let you, if you're like that, if you're not like that, I'm not talking about you. But if you're like that, I just got to let you do that. And that's your thing.
Hit the like button.
And be like, hey, yeah.
Okay, fuck you, Doom.
Goodbye. I'll do it like that show. Goodbye.
Shut up, Doom. And don't you dare clip this, you son of a bitch.
I'd be careful about that Doom guy.
Doom's a weirdo.
By the way, if you listen to anything that Doom guy says, you're probably listening to a mentally retarded person.
Doom, you're gone again. That's it. I'm so sick of you anyway.